with me before I scream? My whole king crab seafood mukbang looks like this. Nobody's watching that. Like, not like that. I didn't come this far to backtrack. Like, gangy. What was that? Like, oh my God. That whole vlog was trash. Perfect. So, we finna do, try the rice. Is we blurry? Is we cool? Is we clean? Is we boo? Trying the Rice Krispie treat review with me. And we finna redo what I was said in the first video. Thumbnail. But first, roll up with me, and we just gonna get back into the same story time that I told on my king crab seafood boil video, because yeah, y'all never heard that. I mean, it's not like out or anything, so we just redo that. I'm gonna take the jacket off. It's kind of hot in here. Long story short, how was my upbringing? What is my coming out story? How was my childhood? Okay, so long story short, I really had like a really good childhood. As everybody already know, or if you don't, I'm telling you now. My dad has 11 kids. So I kind of grew up in like, I always grew up in like a big house. My mama got 3, my dad got 11. So either house I went to was always kids there. Basically, what I'm saying all that to say, okay, well, so we're just gonna start with the coming out story. So basically, this was around the time when, I think this was like, what, like 10th or 11th grade, maybe, I think 10th grade. I was going to Hamilton, being bad. I was fighting, got kicked out. I think a fight that I had with this boy for being messy was the last straw. And then they basically told my mom, like, oh, you could check him out to school, and like he would be good, because I was a gifted magnet student. I got qualified to be gifted magnet when I was in the 5th grade. So they're like, you could check him out and put him in another school now, or you could sit around and wait on them to kick him out, and he gonna be like, they're not gonna want to let him back into no other LAUSD school or whatever. So she was like, oh well, I'm gonna just check him out, like basically like saving my ass. I was bad, real bad, and I had got she put me in K-12, homeschooling or whatever. I don't know why she did that. I was already being bad when I got out of school, so putting me in homeschool wasn't gonna make nothing like. That was kind of cool. But I'm going somewhere with this. Just hear me out. I had a best friend that lived in my apartment building. We always just used to be like kicking it all day, and just like, I was young, so I'm not drinking, smoking, whatever, but we just used to kick it all day, literally just kick it. So homeschooling me was a horrible decision, because I'm gonna kick it with her all day. Boom. Then me and my sister got into it. She ended up socking my K-12 laptop. She socked the laptop, and yeah, I just wasn't in school. I was free dilly willy for like a month or two, just like roaming around. And I don't know how I ended up in Victorville with my granny, but I did. I was in Victorville for like a week or two, just chilling. And the day that like my coming out thing happened, my mom actually called me, and she was like, oh yeah, you need to come back to LA. You just been like roaming around, whatever, thinking you just gonna do what you want to do. Like, if you're not gonna be doing K, because I guess she thinking I wait on a new laptop from K-12, but I ain't applied for a new one. So I'm just literally free nilly willy in Victorville, and all the other kids at school, I'm in Victorville in the pool. So she like, oh, you need to come back to LA tomorrow. I'm gonna check you in Locke or whatever. That's like an Easty ghetto school or whatever. Nobody want to go to Locke or whatever. Well, I feel like back in the day, everybody always made it seem like Locke was just this Easty school, and it was just so like, oh, you don't want to. But once I started going there, everybody wasn't even on that for real. It was cool. But basically what I'm saying all this to say is, this was literally the last day before I was leaving to my granny house. So I actually could have dodged this whole interaction, because it was the last day, but I don't even know. But I fell asleep watching YouTube couple that used to be real viral back in the day. They named was John Tavian and Brandon. I fell asleep watching one of their videos, and I woke up the next morning, and my granny, she was like, make me some noodles or whatever. So I'm like, right, I got you. Made her some noodles or whatever. Boom, take her the noodles in the room. She's doing that little grandma, like, sit on the edge of the bed. Like, she want me to sit on the edge of the bed with her. So I'm like, what's up? Like, girl, what you? She don't do stuff like that. Like, she don't like, oh, sit on there. Like, she not that kind of granny. Like, she got like a young spirit in her. So she not like that. So I'm like, what's up? She like, what's up with you and you watching all these boys kissing? Girl, Gay, what you talking about? Who? What you talking about? Though? What you know that I don't know? Who? What you know? Girl, what? She like, what's up with you watching all these boy kisses? I'm like, basically, like, should I give you, like, she basically, she went in the kitchen last night and I was watching, she saw me watching a couple or whatever. So I'm like, she like, oh, like, is that what you want to do? I'm like, yeah, I just did it. I just keep girl, shut the fuck up. Don't nobody want to. It was hot. Okay, if y'all can hear the air, I'm sorry, y'all, but it's getting hot next to my seat. But I'm like, yeah. She like, like, why you didn't tell nobody? I'm like, oh, because I didn't think that y'all was gonna like me anymore. Like, I didn't think nobody was gonna like me. Like, she's like, oh no, that's not like, of course we're gonna love you and stuff. Start asking questions, you know. Oh, my light gone, girl. I'm like, I know something's weird in here. Asking me questions and stuff, you know, typical nosy granny. So I went to the pool with my cousin. We went swimming. I came back. She said, I told your dad for you. I was in the pool for 30 minutes. So she like, oh yeah, I don't know you. I'm like, okay, boom. Mind you, she stood in Victorville, so we had to take this long anticipated ride all the way back to LA, and I gotta get confronted by him. So we get to his house, and he like, oh, like that's what you want to do or whatever. So at this point, I'm not finna keep doing this hooting and hollering. I'm like, yeah. He like, oh, well, a lot, like stuff gonna be a lot different for you then. And still to this day, I still don't know what he meant by that because nothing changed. Like, he didn't get weird. He didn't act different. Nothing got different. Like, I still don't know what did that line mean? I still don't know to this day. But he was like, yeah, like, a lot gonna be different for you or whatever. And I'm like, what? What, I don't know. A lot gonna be different for you, what? But not, like I said, like over the years, nothing changed. He got 11 kids, so I never felt like singled out about nothing that he was like. I don't feel like nothing was like, oh, like if he was telling me something like stop acting like a little girl, he'll tell that to one of my other little brothers too that was crying too much for him too. You feel me? So it wasn't nothing like he just single-handedly told me alone as a person that what made me feel like he just like. I mean, of course, you know how he grew up and where he got. He probably like not hate, cause I feel like now he older, so he really don't. But like. You know, as a man, your son, like, boys, you gonna be like that, you know? But he had to get over it because I'm not changing it, and I made I made how I am, where, like, this is what it is. And I'm not, well, I was gonna say eventually my family got right with what it was, because they never wasn't right with what it was. Like, it was never a problem. I don't know. They never made my sexuality, like, a big thing. I feel like families just be wanting you to come out so bad. And then after that, it's like, the same thing. Like, what was even the point? Now, my family didn't want me to come out so bad. I'm just saying, like, that's the humanly thing to do. Like, do you like boys? Do you like boys? Are you sure? And then once they say yes, it's like, well, okay, now what? Like, it didn't make a difference. Like, you really supposed to leave kids alone. I always say, not my family and stuff, but like, even from like my middle school experiences or whatever, like, I hated middle school. I hated all in bitches. Like, I used to date girls in middle school, and I literally had like 2 interactions in middle school that like, that not forever bother me. I'm 25 years old. Why would a middle school experience bother me? But like they had me bent. It was this one girl. She was a stud, and I was texting this girl who she used to date months ago. But me and her wasn't even dating. Like, I mean, me and her wasn't cool friends. Nothing for me to be like, you know, like not talking to who she used to. Like, I don't know her like that, you know. So me and the girl was texting one night, not even on shit like that. Like, we just was on some like flirty stuff. I think I'm playing caroms. The next day she coming to the table. She like, you were texting about. I need that. I'm like, girl, not like that though. But like, what though? I was texting her. What she like? You was texting my bitch. Like, I need the bag. So I'm telling her, like, girl, I'm not gonna fight you. Like, you're a girl. Like, I don't care about how you feel, whatever. But I'm not gonna fight you. She chased me all the way to my classroom, y'all, with like 20 dudes following her. Half the school following her. She like, oh, yeah, like, girl, I'm not gonna fight you. Like that though, not fighting you is definitely giving me more aura than a video that's gonna go on Facebook of a boy fighting a girl. I'm losing, overly losing. You know, Facebook used to crack back in the day, cracking. I'm overly losing or fighting you, then turning it down because I'm not finna look like a mark for turning down a fade from a girl. Like, you hear me? Boom. Still had to fight. Girl, what y'all know about a school year later, this boy from BPS check in, talk about some, his cousin sent him to the school to come fight me. His cousin said, when he check in, get me. He came up to the table and said, my cousin told me to fight you at lunch. My cousin told me to fight you, so I need that. I'm like, okay. Like, mind you, he a big little BPS boy, so I'm scared because I'm like, he already known for knocking heads in. I probably told this story time already on YouTube or whatever, because I was trying to doing like the how I learned how to fight story time. But yeah, he said he needed that, and he did me in. He did me in or whatever. Oh, boom. But she was trying to fight me. I didn't want to fight her. After that, she got on Facebook and make this whole big post on Facebook, right? About me being this, the F-A-G-G, whatever. I'm an F word. I'm G. I'm this. I'm that. If you a girl, you messing with me, you nasty. There's just like a whole big, long Facebook passage about me, y'all. Mind you. All the schools that I went to, it was always me with the scholar kids and the magnet kids and the straight A students, and then the ghetto kids. I didn't have class with them because I was in humanities. So I'm with the scholar kids, with the ghetto kids, with the messy and the pages and the fights and all that and all the connections and who finna fight who. I'm not hearing all that in class, and I'm not hearing. You get what I'm saying? So from Hamilton to Audubon, that was always how it was for me. But I told my magnet counselor, I showed my magnet counselor yesterday, why would you get on Facebook? Y'all, Facebook used to crack back in the day. Like, to y'all, it probably sound like Facebook. No. Facebook used to eat back in the day. Like, that was the kid, like, that was TikTok for us. Facebook was TikTok for the kids back in the day. Oh, my mama, well, you know, like musically and stuff like that. But like, you know, when you get tired of TikTok and you get on Instagram, that was Facebook. Instagram wasn't really. Instagram got hot eventually, but Facebook was the first it girl. Like, we on a MySpace and whatever. But when Facebook came out, Facebook was whooping MySpace. That's how MySpace disappeared. Facebook was cracking. So you took that opportunity to get on there and try and do me in like that. You wasn't doing me like that. I don't know. So I told my magnet counselor she got kicked out the school or whatever. And that's when she told her cousin, okay, go back to the school and get him. Boom. Say he wanted to get me, got me. Boom. Okay. Boom. So after, I got beat up. I did. So I kind of lost aura points over that fight, but it didn't really make or break me. Like, I lost the fight. Okay. You know, when you're in school, motherfuckers talk about fights for 3-4 days. And after that, it's on to the next thing. Like, literally talk about 3 days. So nothing too much changed after the fight. I just lost the fight. Like, you feel me? So you lost aura points, whatever, cool. What y'all know about a couple months later, my mama, because my mama always like, you know, used to tell me, oh yeah, do y'all take her to a good school or whatever? We go to a little Mexican school, I don't mind right here with school. And my god sister, my mama best friend's daughter is gifted magnet too. So she always put my mama up on where to put me at because my god sister Brielle was doing it first, you feel me? So they started telling one of their other friends about the school. Mind you, we all young, so we all calling each other like cousin. But in reality, the only person who I would really consider my cousin is my mama best friend kids. Them is really like, oh, my mama best friend kids, and it's a couple more like it's a couple more up over there who really like that's my family. Like, you feel me? They've been watching me since I was a baby, and I've been knowing them since I was, you know, with the group. But I've been knowing the other one too. But it's just a little different when it's my mama best friend or my best friend's sister versus my mama best friend. Like, you feel me? It's real. Like, I don't need blood to be related to my mama best friend tree. You feel me? But my mama best friend, kid. She's not my cousin like that, but that wasn't what it was in the beginning. Like, we was cool. I was calling her cousin. I wasn't thinking of it like that. I'm a kid, so I'm not even thinking that deep of it into it. Boom. She checks into the school, y'all. What y'all know about a fake page come out the random blue, right? Boom. Fake page talk about everybody doing everybody in. So a fake page talk about the blue, the page popping up about everybody y'all doing. I'm talking about going in, like, you got this, you got that. Like, I know how the fake pages used to be back in the day. I don't know how, but they ended up speculating that the page was her, right? So they like, oh yeah, like, we know the page, we know the, like, you know, basically getting up on her, pressing her about the page. Do y'all know she fixed her motherfucking mouth and said, I think it's Deontay. Because look at how they talking. And I guess the page had posted a picture of me too. So she like, And he tried to post a picture of himself to throw it off. I think it's Deontay. Don't do that, weird one. You do not think that's me. So they come up to me, they pressing me, they like, what the, your cousin just said it's you. Why would she lie? Cause they not knowing this one, I'm a best friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? They thinking we cut, like, you know. So she like, yeah, your cousin said you did it. Why your cousin wouldn't have no reason to lie on you? Why would your cousin lie on you? Y'all cousins. We're not even cousins like that, first of all. That bitch forehead bigger than Neptune. She look at her hair. She lies. You can tell she lies. I should have knew she was a liar when I saw her hair.
Ms. Howard, what are you thinking?
She lied, and I should have known better when I seen her hair. I should have left.
Y'all should have knew she was a liar when y'all saw her dome sitting in the front, lying like that. She like, oh, yeah, your cousin said, whoop. I'm like, what? Like, girl, I didn't make no page. I'm gagged when they coming up to me saying this. I'm like, I really didn't, like, I didn't make no page. Like, you know how you made it and you fake trying to, like, I'm really like, what? So they like, open your phone. I showed them my phone, page not on my phone, whatever. Woo. So I think days and days going by, and the person's still posting on the page. Like, they not like going home, stopping. They still posting. So eventually they came to school and they got me and her basically standing next to each other. And they're like, well, you saying it's him and you saying it's him. So at this point, it's both of y'all. Y'all both lying. Whoop. Like, cause you lying on him, you lying on him. Mind you, I don't know about none of that, nothing. Paige, I've been going to school with y'all since we've been here for a whole year. Why would I just make a page in 7th grade? Like, you feel me? Y'all cool. Like, we not, like, I don't know. Any I went to middle school with, I hate you. I'm like, no, out of our only, it's like a select few that I follow that I like. Other than that, I hate out of bomb. They gave me trauma on my mama. Kid trauma. But no, so she like, yeah, it was you. So at that point, I'm over. I'm like, girl, I'm not like, I don't know what to say. Y'all think it's me at this point, so it's a wrap, basically. So she like, so basically, I think like something ended up coming out. I'm gonna say like a week or two later or whatever. If somebody seen something on her phone and ended up finding out that it was her or something. I'm not even sure. It wasn't even the kind of situation where I'm like, oh, like I'm behind her back trying to make it overly seem like it's her. Like, no, that's her. I seen her do this, lying on her. I was never on that. I'm like, I don't know if it's her. No, I don't know. Y'all thinking I'm trying to protect her and this lying on my name behind my back. That was the whole key. Like, what? So, like I said, somebody ended up finding something out about her actually doing it. Let's just say somebody needed a fade from her on Tuesday. She checked out Monday during the after school program. Her mom, she was never there. Her mom checked her out Monday during the after school program. So you came to my school, started up all this ruckus with me and what the fuck I had going on, and left. Right, I'm not done. One more time. You came, I was going there 6th grade. You came there 7th grade, started up all this ruckus within not even a full half a semester. No, ain't no half a semester. Not even a full semester. Yeah, the first semester, second semester. It wasn't even a full semester. And you started up all that shit and left me at the school, right? Okay, well, you might have left me. You might have did all that and left. Cool. Do y'all know this? Had the nerve to take the email that I use for promo out my bio and email me. She emailed me. Let me read this email to y'all. I gagged the fact that you actually had the motherfucking nerve to fix your motherfucking fingers and ever write me a motherfucking email 10 years later after you already did the due diligence. I dealt with it, graduated, got on. You had the nerve. You silly bitch. She said, first off, I want to apologize for my actions and behaviors at Audubon Middle School. I'm not sending this email because I want good graces. I'm sending this because I truly want to apologize for what I did when we were kids. So do you want good graces or not? I did blame you for making fake pages. Why? Maya Angelou, did you just write a poem in my email after you got me? I did blame you for making fake pages. Why? And put a reason after the why. Because I was scared of what would happen to me, and you seem stronger. You little muscle motherfucker. You stronger. We not talking, mind you, she not talking about these. She talking about mental muscles. You thought I had more mental muscles? So you lied? And you seem stronger than me at the time. It doesn't make it right, but I truly apologize, cuzzo. Only cuzzo I know is cuzzos. Silly instead of get about none. But just ain't never got fun. So that's bird behavior. I don't know no other cuzzo. You're not my cuzzo. Who told you you were my cousin? The fact that you put I don't even. Can't even. Like, somebody needs to get her. Because what would possess? Even if you don't forgive me, I still feel better taking accountability and apologizing. The accountability. That word tore me up. The accountability should have been taken. Goofy girl, what are you talking about? And because a lot of people are prideful and don't give a fuck at all, you didn't give a fuck when you did it, Goofy. Writing an email 10 years later is the most diabolical shit I've ever heard in my life. You are absolutely lame for that. That was the lamest you could have ever did. I hurt you, and I acknowledge that to the highest degree. Like you my or something. You would think she me. I can talk to you on the phone or even in person. That would be great. Why the would you ever do that? If not, I truly understand. Truly, that there goes your truly. It's truly. The truly is what it is. You helped me through a lot, and we're both the same sign. Virgo emoji. Y'all just having fun with the email. She enjoying the email. We're both the same sign, Virgo. No. Baby, I need you to know that it is fuck you. Is that not clocking for you right now? That's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business? Let me know if you're willing to talk. If not, please let me know so I don't waste my time. One, you wasted your time right now, mother. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because you got turned into 2 videos. One for TikTok and one for my YouTube. Because you have completely lost your mother eyes. Because you woke up a trigger and what the I forgot your did. I forgot you even did that. And your little sister had a funeral and I've seen you and you didn't speak to me because you knew. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, why she? I didn't even know you was in there. My little sister told me that you was in there. And she was like, oh yeah, I'm like, oh, she in there? What the fuck? It's not even clocking to me right now that you are weird and lame. You knew you was, that's what I said, you must know what they be doing. Because let me tell you, when a motherfucker do something, nothing is unintentional in life as a human being. It could be an accident, but it's never unintentional. You knew what the you did when you did it, and you deep down in your heart, like, because you know how I'm trying to act like, oh, I didn't even know like it was gonna. No, you know what they be doing. Oh God, you're successful already, and I'm super proud. You're going far. I just know. Yes, I can't wait to put 100 bands on your head in a Lambo. You are the only on this earth who I cannot wait to get rich on because you have me up, and I don't like you, and you are like the most lamest person in my life. I hate that you cater to the narrative that was going on about me around that school, about me liking boys, not being like which was the truth. Now that I'm grown, okay, but at the moment that wasn't what was going on, and I could have had a peaceful middle school ride, which I still kind of did a little bit because it wasn't just like obstruction, but I could have had a peaceful middle school ride if you would have stayed over my motherfuckers. Marquietta, and you ran from the fade. You didn't even want to go catch your fade behind what you said. You left me to deal with all that, which I did. Got that up, and I still stayed at that school, and I still graduated. I wasn't running because I didn't do it. But other than that, yeah, middle school was cool. High school was Elementary, I was too young to even remember that. But, yeah. And I never messed with a boy in school either. I've never messed with a boy that I went to school with. I always went to the hood schools. So it just was never given that. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's... And plus, I didn't start looking like this until I got older anyway. Like, I didn't start hitting my cute, like... Well, I always been this to me. But, like, when I go back and look at my old pictures, I was like, okay, like, you know, you really had to evolve into yourself. And I didn't really evolve until, like, 12th grade, I'm gonna say. I started being like, okay, no, like, you're kind of T. I'm not gonna lie, like, hold on, bitch. I always was cute to myself, but 12th grade, it's like, oh, okay, like, hold on, bitch, hold on, I'm kind of fine. Like, you know, my grown start kicking in a little bit. Nevertheless, that don't have anything to do with it. I just never messed around with a boy at school. Like, I was just always the cool gay at school. Like, always cool beans. My best year at Locke was my senior year that I didn't even get to graduate from because COVID hit us. But I just always been the cool at school. Like, I wasn't the one that was at school like, oh, like, you, like, y'all cute, he cute, he, like, you know, no, like, I'm chilling, what's the deal, like, what shit, what the fuck? I just always been cool, like, you know, smooth out the way, chilling, always hung with my homegirls, came in a couple, but that was high school for me. Middle school, I just explained this to y'all. Middle school was all over the place. Middle school, 6th was cool, 7th was messy, 8th was half cool, half weird. I was dating a girl, fell out, I was friends with the friend, we shared friends, then we broke up, and then I got into it with the people that she was friends with, and I used to date other girls. Just too much, all over the place. But I didn't have like a horrible childhood. Like, the only thing that was bad for me was like, well, coming out, I mean, it was gonna have to happen regardless. I don't hate how it happened. I'm not mad at my granny for how it happened. When I was younger, I was mad that it happened so quickly. Like, why would you tell my daddy so fast? But life is life. Like, it was gonna have to happen regardless. So what difference did it make? Like, yeah, and that's my granny, and that's still her son. So what was she just gonna know and not tell her son? No, of course she's gonna call him and tell him. But it was just like, damn, 30 minutes? Do you know that was 30 minutes when you called? But other than that, my life, like, yeah, built me into what I am today. I even used to make videos when I was like 15, 16, but I stopped because I was going to Lock. So my videos was getting catered to the wrong people. We didn't have TikTok. I think we had Musically. We probably did have TikTok, but it just wasn't like monetized and big crazy, you know, when I was in high school, if I'm remembering it right. But that's my coming out story, and that's my childhood upbringing. Everything was cool with me, like, for the most part. I didn't really have, like, no extra really big, like, issues. Like, of course you're gonna have homophobes everywhere that you go, but, like, I was never really overly, like, I never, like, was at school messing with boys in boys' face, like, doing, like, everybody got different ways that they express their LGBTQ-ness, like, you feel me? And mine was always solidified because of where I grew up, who my family was. My daddy gangbang. My mama, of course, she don't want her son to be overly, well, she didn't want her son to be overly feminine, because my mama actually did. She called me one time. Oh, I'm so glad I thought about this too, because I told that about my dad and my mom. So I feel like my mama always knew, but she kind of did have one situation when I was in middle school, and hold on. I knew I liked boys in middle school because a girl that I was dating started messing around with this boy, and he was like a fine, like, he was already fine, 8th grade, sexy face in 8th grade, like daddy. So I'm like, she was like with him. He used to be like touching on her butt and stuff, and like flirting with her when I wasn't around. And I was mad that she got, like, how did you get him? I was jealous of the fact that she had him. I wasn't mad at her that she was like cheating. So I said, okay, no, you like boys. You like boys. Well, I did have one slip up with a boy. Like, I didn't know that I was on that because my mama, we finna end this video off good. My mama, oh well, I still gotta try to rescue the cheeks. What I'm talking about. My mama, she was on her way home from work one day, and I was in the bathroom. My brother was in the room. He was playing the game. I was in the bathroom on the phone with this boy, and he was twerking on Facebook Messenger. Facebook was so cracking in there back in the day, girl. What the fuck? And kick. Oh, take me back. But no, he was on FaceTime. He was talking, whatever. And my mama, she called me, and she like, you want to be on the phone with boys while they twerking? I'm finna come your ass up right now. You want to be gay? You want to be gay? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck do you know that I'm on the phone? Like, what? Like, did she see the FaceTime call? Because he in the shower, like. So I'm like, oh my God, like, did she see? Like, what? I think, did I get whipped when she got home? I don't even remember. She probably just took my phone, but it been a situation. She was messing around with a girl who forced it out of me. She was so thirsty to take me on a lunch date for me to tell her I was bisexual. Like, she was so thirsty. Like, oh, I'm gonna take you on a lunch date, and we're gonna go tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about what? Like, stop trying to force kids to say what the hell he is. That little boy is 13 years old. He don't know what the hell he is. If he looked at a boy like he was cute, he looked at a girl like he was cute. That's a little child. His brain don't even know what to look at like it's cute yet. You're teaching him what to look at. So let him grow. Let these kids grow. I done seen a feminine little boy turn into, but he like that now. Oh God, and I just see like that little boy turn into a fit. Like, you know, so you really just gotta let kids grow into who they gonna be. Leave these kids alone. Yeah. That's my story. But we finna try these motherfucking Rice Krispie treat ice cream bars. This actually my first time trying them. I was gonna wait to try them to TikTok, but my video looked bad. Earlier. It was too blurry. What is that? Okay, which one is this one? I think this is the strawberry one. And it got the damn Rice Krispie treat smoking. This one's so cute. This vanilla is so cute to me. I hate when I try stuff and I be trying to tell people what it tastes like, but it literally tastes like what you see. And when I be saying that, people's like, what is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? It tastes like a Rice Krispie treat with vanilla ice cream. Like, it's like this. I don't know. That's all you know. You know? That completes this video. I am so I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all not tripping like that, but yeah, the mukbang was boo-boo. It was blurry, everything was horrible, so we'll redo another seafood mukbang, whatever, soon. But the story time or what I said in the last video still cut out relate the same, so that don't even make a difference. But that's neither here or there. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I love y'all so much. I literally dropped 4 videos today. So if you watched all 4, even if you watched one, I love you so much. You are literally my favorite person. And these can't fuck with us. These can't fuck with us. Oh my God. Yeah, make sure you follow my TikTok at Tay Hustle New. Make sure you follow my Instagram at Tay Hustle. One more time. Make sure you follow my TikTok at Tay Hustle New. Make sure you follow my Instagram at Tay Hustle _. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you can see anytime I drop any new YouTube video. And subscribe to my channel. I love y'all. Bye.